Hey, it's Nadine. Today we're doing a what I ate this week video. I really love watching these types of videos and I've never made one, so this is my first time making one. And this week's kind of special because I actually tried a meal delivery service, so it's not like a usual what I eat in a week, but I just really wanted to document my first ever experience trying out a meal delivery service. Maybe next time I can make one wherein I cook some of the meals, but for this one, I'm just sharing with you my experience. I got a 1,200 calories one. And yeah, I'm gonna talk more about it later, but for now, let's start off with Sunday. For breakfast, I didn't have the idea of filming this for the week, so I don't have clips of my breakfast, but I had farfalle and just tomato-based sauce. I made pasta. It's actually leftovers from the night before. It was really good. I'm gonna link the recipe down below. For lunch, I went to CBTL by myself, but it's okay. I had this grilled chicken salad and it had balsamic dressing and it was very delicious. It also came with some candied walnuts, which is one of my favorite salad toppings. Pretty filling. The chicken was kind of big, super juicy. Loved it. For dinner, my family and I went to a Japanese restaurant and I had a couple pieces of makis, and for my main meal, I had a sizzling bowl of beef pepper rice.
How are we gonna do this?
It was okay, it was way too hot, and I would recommend pepper lunch than where I ate. And now, we have some vlog style clips of Monday's meals. Happy Monday. Today is the start of me trying out this food delivery service. It's called Fit Kitchen Manila or Fit Kitchen PH, but this video isn't sponsored. So for breakfast, it was so yummy. It was this roast beef sandwich and it was really delicious. I really wanted more. It's so good. Nakabitin. Right now it's 11, it's almost lunchtime, but I'm still kind of full. That may be because I also had a big glass of tea and I also had 2 bites of the snack, which is a double chocolate pudding. Right now it's lunchtime and I'm gonna reheat my pasta. Lunch was delicious for me. I really like the pasta. I'm a pasta person and I really like the sauce. It was very herby and it had a lot of mushrooms in it, super small chopped up mushrooms, and that made it a lot more filling, I feel like. The portion size is also pretty good for me. I'm full right now. Now I'm having the other half of my snack. It's bread pudding. At first it tasted a bit weird, but it kind of grew on to me and it was a delight.
It's dinner time. We're having like focaccia bread, I think, and some potatoes, some string beans, and like chicken with some gravy. And I also have juice.
Potatoes are good. I feel like they just boiled it. That's why it's pretty healthy. Day 1 of meal delivery plan is done. I feel like it was a success. Like, I really like all the meals, but to be honest, it takes such a little, it like takes nothing to make me happy when it comes to food. I'm excited for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's breakfast is basically why I subscribed to this week. It's beef sukiyaki. Like, isn't that such a weird thing to have for breakfast, beef sukiyaki? We're gonna have soup for breakfast, kids. Like I said, breakfast we're having beef sukiyaki, which is my favorite, and it was what I was super excited about. The noodles are sotanghon and it has a lot of carrots, onions, and some beef strips. The soup came in this plastic baggie, like you would when you're drinking soft drinks. And when I was removing it and transferring the soup into my container, it was kind of a struggle. It had the potential of spilling everywhere, especially if you're as clumsy as me, but thankfully it did not happen. I did not create a huge spillage. This meal turned out to not be one of my favorites because the soup was kind of too peppery and salty for my liking. So the taste of it was just okay. I'm actually back to the corpo life right now. I'm interning at this company and I still haven't told my workmates that I do YouTube videos. So when I was having lunch, it was kind of awkward. I just had to quickly film my food just so that you guys can see what I'm having. But yeah, I'm sorry, the filming skills are not there. For lunch, we had chicken karaage, and it was kind of a sad lunch for me because I only had like 3 pieces of chicken. Yeah, the chicken was honestly too dry. It was tasty, but it was way too dry. There was no sauce, anything. But the snack totally made up for it. It's this almond espresso muffin.
The cupcake is so moist and so chocolatey. It's so good. It's like decadent. Dinner time is a freaking salad. Like, how much carbs we had yesterday, today sobrang wale. At least we're eating fresh foods. It's finished. No more food. It was good. I mean, you know, it's a salad. Like, you can't really go wrong because you're relying on the taste of nature. Good morning, day 3 of Fit Kitchen PH. I'm just outside and I'm gonna have my breakfast here because I don't want to go to Starbucks anymore and have to pay to sit there. Here's my lunchbox and let's see what's for brekkie. Breakfast. Thank you for labeling things clearly. It's gonna be a pandesal sisig thing. There's some chicken and then this pandesal. This sauce is some garlic aioli, which I'm not gonna have because I don't want to have garlic breath. I like it. It's tangy, kind of dry. I like this breakfast. I love their bread. It's so soft and it's like a wheat pandesal, so it was really yummy. And then I really like the chicken, like how they marinated it and cooked it. It's very yummy and tasty.
For lunch, I had pork binagoongan with eggplant, and I really love this meal. You can really taste the bagoong marinade, which I love. So this meal was one of my favorites, even though I only had, again, like a few pieces of pork, but it was really tasty. For my snack, I stealthily ate it on my desk. It was this ginataang saba, and it also had like tapioca pearls. It was really, really delicious, and I love that it had saba because it made you feel more full. Also, as snack number 2, this is not in the meal delivery plan, but my friend bought a huge box of cookies and she gave me one, and I was really happy because I really love cookies. It was very yummy. I am at the car. I MRT'd and then I'm home, and my mom brought me my Ba't nakasulat lunch?
Baka ikay lipat mo.
This is supposed to be my dinner. What is it, moms?
It's bangus.
Bangus with rice and sitaw. It looks so unappetizing, but you know, Filipino food doesn't look yummy naman. I'm sure it's gonna be flavorful. The fish, it tastes like sinigang without the soup. It's good naman, but then the portions are really so few today. I mean, the rice. I think the fish is a lot naman compared to if it's chicken or pork. Kasi if it's chicken or pork, it's so small talaga, like 3 small circles.
Parang pag nakita ko, iiyak ako.
Yeah! Kasi
It's fried.
good morning, guys. It's Thursday and I'm still in bed because I didn't have to go to the office today. It's around 8:30 a.m. right now and I've been up for maybe 45 minutes. I'm just so happy that I got sleep in. I'm gonna have breakfast now. Let's see what we're having. This is breakfast. I think it's like a Vietnamese chicken banh mi sandwich. I love how it's wheat bread. I'm gonna put the lettuce on. They really just skimp on the lettuce, huh? And bam. It's okay. It's kind of dry. Guys, breakfast is done and I'm like, I want to eat more things. I think day 4, it's honestly getting hard. I only have tomorrow left and I'm kind of sad because I loved having meals just packed conveniently for me, and trying out different dishes was very fun and exciting. It's around 11:35 and I'm gonna have lunch. Okay, I think I'm having some beef, 3 pieces of broccoli and brown rice, I think. And I have some oranges. The broccoli is super mushy. Like, it tastes like the one in the airplane. You know how they're like super overcooked. The beef is super tough and really salty. This has got to be the worst meal of the week. Done.
This orange is so sweet.
I think that this is the snack. It's so cute. It's a tiny apple, and I saw some coconut juice, coconut water. I really love this.
Since I'm home early, we can go to the gym today.
Oh. Hi guys, I'm dying.
We're done with gym and we're gonna go home and it's time to eat din din.
Then we're having pork with green beans, and I think I'm gonna get some of that ulam. Those are meatballs.
This pork's probably one of my faves. It's really good. I really like it. I'm already done basically. Good morning, it's breakfast time and it's also my last day with the food delivery service thing, which I'm kind of sad about because I've just been so spoiled with really yummy food and not having to prepare anything for myself. But it's okay because this is also kind of expensive. I'm sorry, my camera is fogging up. It's just really cold in my room and here is not cold. Okay, here is breakfast. Pulled pork fajitas with fresh salsa verde. I love salsa, so I don't think I'm gonna reheat it because I actually love cold stuff. Everything honestly smells so good. I love salsa. It's like pork chunks, not really pulled pork. Oh. It's very flavorful. It's not spicy. The salsa actually has really big tomato chunks, which I super love. And I'm actually down to my last tortilla, but it's super yummy. Like, it's so soft. It's lunchtime. We're having chicken enchilada rice casserole. So I think it's tomato based. It has corn, some chicken bits, and again I'm having a orange. I think this is just one full orange. I am a fan of this. It's kind of spicy, but I really like rice with tomato sauce. Wait, it's kind of super spicy. It's like the inside of a burrito basically. I think it also has some beans in it and some cheese. I am done eating. Whew. It was pretty spicy. Like, I was alternating each bite that I would take with an orange because the sweetness of the orange balances out the spiciness of the rice. Snack time! I'm having a corn muffin. Looks promising. And of course, I'm having some juice again. This is coconut water. Coconut water is so good and refreshing. Let's try some of this muffin. It's pretty sweet. You don't really taste the corn. The Kenny Rogers one's better, but I mean, this is quote-unquote healthier. Dinner time. This is beef paella. And we also have fried chicken and some pasta. Dinner was pretty good. It kind of tasted like what I had earlier during lunch because it was like tomato based rice paella. I don't know, it was the same sort of beef again, so it kind of tasted the same as I've been eating for the past few days. That was my last meal with Fit Kitchen. Kind of sad, but it was a great week. Just quickly, I'm gonna give you guys like my thoughts on the meal delivery service in case you're thinking of doing it. Recap, I did Fit Kitchen PH, 1,200 calories. It costs 1,800 pesos per person, and I did it with my mom and my sister. But normally I think it's 1,900. I live in QC and they delivered it to me the day before so I can like prepare everything. So here's the pros and cons. Pros, you get to try out different dishes and have like different themes per day. Another pro is that if you're looking into losing weight and having that calorie deficit, having them count the calories for you is such a convenient thing. Cons, number one, is the huge plastic waste. I mean, every single day they give you the plastic containers, which are reusable, but for snacks, sauces, and also the soup, they came in the single-use plastic thingies, so I don't really know what to do with them afterward. Number two is you don't have an actual choice of choosing your meals, and you have to be okay with the whole week's menu for you to order the meal delivery plan. I guess my main takeaway is to eat more intuitively and do not eat until you're super duper 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 full. I tend to like having that feeling of feeling so full after every meal and to have something sweet after every meal. But with this delivery service and seeing the servings that I get, I realized that I do get full even with a smaller serving. I didn't really weigh myself before and after the week, so I don't know if I actually lost weight. when I am feeling pretty good about myself. So those are my thoughts on trying out a food delivery service. Let's go on to Saturday. Saturday is gonna be a fun one.
Hey guys, good morning. It's Saturday. Today I don't have any prepared breakfast, sadly. So I'm gonna look at my kitchen and see what I can fix up. Here is breakfast. I'm having this bagel. I put on cream cheese in one. This is the brand that I use. And then for peanut butter, I use the Lady's Choice one. I love super chunky peanut butter. And then I also made tea. This is just green tea. Please don't judge me today. I feel like it's gonna be a carb loaded day because I already saw what I'm gonna have for lunch. But this is just real life. While I'm having my breakfast, I'm just gonna chill out with my friend Nina.
I did so much better on my essays. I actually showed my...
This video is so good, guys. If you don't know who Nina is, you should definitely watch this if you're feeling lost. And just listening to her story is very inspiring. I am super full. I think I should have just eaten a half that bagel. It was like really thick and really soft, so it was really yummy. It's now lunchtime and I'm gonna cook my lunch. I don't know if you guys know what is this called? Makjang is. It is basically rice in a leaf. It's a Chinese dish. I'm pretty sure you can try this out at Chinese dim sum places. This is what makjang looks like. There's usually some sort of sausage, pork, mushrooms. Sometimes they put chestnuts as well as dried scallops. Sweet. So this is the portion that I'll be having. And I love it with a lot of ketchup. It just tastes like how it looks. Sticky brown rice with a bit of pork and ketchup. Macaroni and chicken fingers. Only thing we're doing is eating again. Okay, this is our ribs, french fries, rice, coleslaw, and some nachos. We're gonna eat this, grub time.